Welcome to Oct-TELL-ber on Dirt Road Believer. I am Tina and it is so great to have you here with me today. Alright guys, today's devotion, oh my goodness, it's taken me to some places I'd rather not go, and I'm going to be telling you some things that, I don't know, you may not think of me the same anymore. I have experienced some beauty trauma in my lifetime. I have been traumatized by beauty, as I know many of you ladies have. So we're going to cover that from head to toe, and then we're going to talk about beauty in Jesus' eyes, head to toe as well. So stick around for that devotion. I can't wait to tell you about it. Hey, in Oct-TELL-ber, it's all about getting the word out about Dirt Road Believer, telling people what Dirt Road Believer means to you and to your faith, and how these weekly devotions deepen you in the Word and deepen you in your relationship with Jesus Christ. So I hope that you will take an opportunity to tell someone about Dirt Road Believer. And I've got my pastor on today talking to you about what Dirt Road Believer means to him. So let's get moving here because we have a lot of ground to cover today. So let's start with my pastor, Pastor Phil of Harvest Worship Center in Tryon, telling you about Dirt Road Believer. Then we're going to move into our video that kind of goes along with our devotion today. I went and got my hair cut. Mac and I did. And so we're going to take you along on our little haircut, and then we will get into our devotion. Hey guys, do not forget, like, share, subscribe. This is a call to action to get people to subscribe to Dirt Road Believer. When we get to 500 subscribers, what are we doing? Giving away $500 to a church. So new subscribers, make sure you comment your subscriber number and the name of your church, and you will be entered to win. I am so hopeful that by the end of October we are up to 500 subs. So let's keep going. Let's keep spreading the word and telling people about Dirt Road Believer. All right, see you back soon.
Good morning. Tina asked me to talk about what Dirt Road Believer means to me. And I guess what it means to me is simply it is another great avenue that is fighting such a negative attitude and spirit that is in the world we are in today. The more content that we have that is positive and uplifting and pointing people towards Christ, the better. We live in a very skeptical world. People are hurting. Let's face it, people are dying physically, but I'm more concerned about the spiritual death I see in people. The complacency of I can just get by. I don't really need God. I don't really need help. And so I just wanted to say, keep up the good work, because Dirt Road Believer is one of those tools that is combating such a dark spirit that has surrounded so many lives today. Let it be light. Let it be salt. Let it be hope in those who hear and receive those messages, no matter where they're at. So again, to me, it's another beacon of hope in a dark world, and I thank God for that today.
So today kicks off our fall break. It's Saturday morning, and partly I'm exhausted because we were up way late last night with Friday night football. But this morning we're kicking off fall break with haircuts, me and Mac. And you've known for a long time I'm in an in-between stage. I had super short hair, and now I'm going for like a short layered bob. I'm not taking this hat off just yet to show you, but anyway, hoping today that my friend Amy can get me shaped up and looking a little bit better for our fall break adventures. Mac, on the other hand, has the most luscious locks, this head of hair. He didn't get it from me. Look at this. So, but it's gotten really long. He was growing it out, but now he's like, I need a trim. So what are you going to do with your hair today?
I don't know. Just
trim it up?
Yeah.
You going to keep the curls?
Oh, no. I'm just going to comb it over.
No mullet? Oh, okay. We're safe. Coleman wants a mullet. I'm not crazy about him, but I almost look like I have a mullet. So we're going to go see Miss Amy, and pardon the we just rolled out of bed look. I'll try to look a little more put together for the devotion. All right, let's go see Miss Amy. Who's gonna make me beautiful?
Well,
We were up till after midnight last night with Friday night football. So I was so tired.
let me.
Do y'all have any more of the fruit lifter stuff?
Her lunchbox to have the, like, you know, the cheese. The thing. Yeah. The one you can buy with cheese. Yeah.
This week. I don't know what is going on. I had 3 bottles of that, 2 cans of that, and fruit lifter, and they're all gone, and all my breasts are gone.
You want to read, but you know what it is. So she must have seen that on
She must know.
So is everybody just sitting already waiting on you?
I reckon both my kids are gone. Already,
She loves chocolate.
With the fam?
So she with my mom, with my parents.
Oh, so this is your parents' trip.
I agree. You love Nutella too.
And summertime is his family.
Okay.
Okay, so we're still going.
We're going for the short layered bob.
Still going for that.
Yep.
So I'm really not wanting to do the sides much, but I am wanting to cut this up because we're getting in that
Right.
place.
I know.
How about
That place
Yeah,
again.
that place again.
What about
Where we don't like to
sit? Yeah. If we don't eat it, we just put it in the box.
Can you believe he's going to be in 9th grade next year?
No, I cannot. It really hurts my feelings.
Noise and stuff, Adam could not. He wants to be as far away from society as possible.
Gotcha. Oh, how's the new job going?
Good. It's going so good. He's
Just a bitty kind, you know. I'll ask you too, family will. Would you please come fix toes over there or fix them?
I can see your face,
Oh
Matt.
gosh, yes I do. We got a turtle.
I thought it was a rock in the house.
We got a turtle, and all of a sudden,
So you're still leaving the curls on top.
Like,
No, I'm just gonna go
we found it in our bedroom, just like
Comb it over. Oh, that looks good. Look at that wave. He has such pretty hair.
He does. I'm gonna thin it out some because it's so big and bushy.
So, getting there. Still not the short bob, but this in-between stage is lasting a while. So I'm gonna wait until right before Thanksgiving to put some more color and getting there. You have to see Mac. Talk about a transformation. He looks so cute. Look at that. Turn this way. He's got the Superman curls going on. He's on a phone call, so we better stop filming. Thank you, Pastor Phil, for sharing, and thank you, Amy, for getting me towards my goal of a short layered bob, and for the fellowship that I always get to enjoy with you while I'm at your shop. So, I guess I need to start with the difficult, right? Okay, my first beauty trauma happened around age 10 or 11. My father told me that my grandmother needed something to eat, that we were going to take her a meal, leftovers. This was not uncommon. She lived next door. We were always taking stuff over to her house. So I go over, you know, meal in hand, go in the back door, and her signature was yoo-hoo, which means I'm back in the bedroom watching TV. So I put the meal on the counter and I head back down the hall to her bedroom, and I was not expecting to find this when I walked in the bedroom. No one mentioned that my grandmother had had a facelift. And if you've ever seen someone following a facelift, it's the most gruesome. It looks like something out of a horror movie. I burst into tears. I was frightened. I did not know what was going on. And so that was my first beauty trauma. Now, I love my dad. I'm a daddy's girl. And I only have one beef with my father. And surprisingly, it's not that he tricked me in that way. The one beef I have with my father is the DNA that he passed down to me, which has manifested itself in the form of toenail fungus. Okay, I said it. I have this one toenail, right? And you know, you can save the comments on how to treat it, because I have tried everything. Short of taking a pill that may damage my liver, I have tried everything, okay? It won't go away. But that's not the traumatic part, okay? I have accepted the toenail fungus. My family laughs about it. Stay away from the toenail. Okay, that I'm okay with. What happened in the trauma is a different story. My mother-in-law asked me probably 2 decades ago to go have a pedicure done with her, to which I said, oh, no thank you. I have this little toe issue that I'd rather not have anyone look at or have to deal with. And she convinced me, oh no, like everybody goes to get pedicures. If you have it, trust me, they've seen it before. It's not a big deal. This is what they do every day. So I was kind of lulled into a sense of security that, you know, these people, this is what they do for a living. It won't be that big of a deal. I was wrong, okay? I was wrong. I sat down and I took my, you know, little insecure, took my shoes, took my socks off and put them in the tub. And when my feet came up out of that soapy tub, this little lady looks at my feet and screams. I mean screams, I'm not exaggerating, for the whole salon to hear. Toenail fungus! Hurry! Get the dark blue bottle! Toenail fungus! She keeps screaming it over and over and over. I was completely traumatized. I have never gotten another pedicure in my life, okay? It was bad. It was really bad. So there you have it. Full disclosure, Dirt Road Believer. There you go. All right, let's get into the word, guys, because I promise I'm going somewhere with all this. I'm not just sharing my stories for no reason. We are going somewhere with it, and it's going to begin in Luke chapter 7. All right, so Luke chapter 7, we're going to start in verse 36. It says, now one of the Pharisees invited Jesus to have dinner with him. So he went to the Pharisee's house and reclined at the table. When a woman who had lived a sinful life in that town learned that Jesus was eating with the Pharisees, she brought an alabaster jar of perfume, and as she stood behind him at his feet weeping, she began to wet his feet with her tears. Then she wiped them with her hair, kissed them, and poured perfume on them. All right, so we started with beauty head to toe. I was traumatized around this area. I was traumatized around that area. Hair, it is nothing exceptional for today that hair is so important to women, okay? It was important back in biblical times. Women today spend more every year on hairstyling, hair products, hair accessories than we spend on anything else. Billions and billions of dollars are spent on our hair because it's important to us. it is of value to us, sometimes too much value, but it was no different back in Jesus' time. In 1 Corinthians, we read that does not the very nature of things teach you that if a man has long hair, it's a disgrace to him, but that if a woman has long hair, it is her glory. Hair was a big deal to women back in Jesus' day. They covered it during the day, but it was kept long and taken very, very good care of because it was their glory. And so for this woman to go to the feet of Jesus, by the way, when Jesus entered this home, he was not shown the same honor and respect as everyone else. His feet were not washed. When you walked in someone's home as a guest back then, they immediately washed your feet because of all the filth and manure and things that covered the road that would get on your feet and just your sandals. And that was not extended to Jesus. And so this woman humbled herself, took her glory, and wet it with her tears and washed his feet. This was true humility, and this was true surrender to what she found beautiful, which was the feet of Jesus that carried the message. And we find that scripture in, this is chapter 10 of Romans. And this is what God sees as beautiful. It says, "How beautiful are the feet of those who bring the good news." And Jesus was the first to bring that good news, that he was here to forgive and to rescue from sin and death, like that woman was headed in that direction. And here's what I want us to think about today. What we see as beautiful is this outward adornment. You know, our hair has to look just right. We have to have the right product and the right style for our face. And we spend a lot of time thinking about this crown of glory that we wear called our hair. Not many people find feet to be beautiful, especially me, right? Feet are, something that we try very hard through pedicures and all kinds of things to make beautiful, but it's not the part of our body that people go to as, wow, that is really, really nice. But in this scripture, we see that this woman uses her hair, something that the world, especially women, think of as beautiful, and she dirtied it up with the feet of Jesus because that's what was beautiful to her. And she lowered herself and humbled herself to honor him because no one else would. And here's where this all comes back to you and me. And here's what I couldn't wait to tell you today in Oct-TELL-ber, is that we have a cross. And many people are not honoring that cross in our world today. Many people overlook that there is a respect to be shown and that there is a humility to be brought to the foot of the cross. And they value things in their life over the cross. Many people value their appearance, their money, whatever it is that is of most value to you. Can you kneel and put it at the feet of Jesus? Can you kneel and put it at the foot of the cross, just like this woman did? If I'm honest, if I'm honest with myself, I have to say the thing that is of most value to me that I just want to cling to and not let go, it's my children. And so daily I have to choose heart, mind, and soul to give them over to the Lord and to confess, you know what, Jesus, they are of utmost value to me, but I'm giving them over to you because you know what's best. I'm surrendering them to you. And maybe for you, that valuable thing, maybe it is your hair. Maybe you spend way too much time and attention on your appearance. Maybe for you, it is the home that you put so much pride in. Maybe it is has become a career that has taken precedence over Jesus. But guys, I want to encourage you today to take that thing that is of most value to you and place it at the feet of Jesus, just like this woman did. in Luke chapter 7. And I encourage you to go and to read the rest of this chapter today on your own, because there are a lot of words at the end of this chapter that are in red, and it's what Jesus had to say about this woman. And so I'm not going to go any further into it, but I hope that in your own quiet time and in your own study, you'll take an opportunity to read through the rest of this. Guys, that's our devotion for today. Don't love me any less, okay, because of my toe. Don't do it. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. You, my Dirt Road believers that I get to spend time with every Tuesday and Thursday. Thanks for being with me. Don't forget to share. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe, because it could mean $500 cash for your church when I hit 500 subs. Let's get there, guys. Hey, until next time, slow down. Take the dirt road.